Hi, I'm Alexandria Ingham from Precinct TV.
Hi, Alexandra.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. So, what's it been like coming back on set after, 2.5 years? Is it 2.5 years? Longer than that now.
Yeah, longer than that. It's amazing. I mean, it's like dreamy and in the good kind of way where you're not like, I mean, there's never we were all when the show was over, it was like we were so happy that we got to do it. There was no like, it wasn't that, I don't know, that idea of like, that you're done with the show and you're weeping and it wasn't that. It was like, we're so happy we got to do this. And then it ends, and then everybody goes and you can make your life choices. And then they're like, what do you think of bringing it back? Like, what? Like, and then you're like, you're going to bring it back? Do I get to be in it too? And then and then it's like a very slow, there's like years of them being like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And then it's it's surreal and lovely, and so it's like all of the best parts of before with it's not, no one's trying to go back in time, no one's trying to like, let's do what we did over there. And that is truly how you can make something good, right? Is like acknowledge where you're at and move forward. And in that, you'll find things that like are callbacks to this. It's, you know what I mean? So I love that because it's both got the energy of what people liked from back here, but it's very different.
Where do we find Garcia at the start of all of this?
She is never coming back to the FBI. She has worked on herself. She's been sheltering in place and like growing and curating her life exactly how she needs to, and realizing that that was the worst job for her and she stayed on too long, and she needs to stop like trying to be a hero, to be like a good girl. And she's done. She's done radical self-pleasure, like taking responsibility for your life. This is what it is, and nobody is going to stop that. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Like different, like at peace with herself. Like, this is, I'm going to get like, I'm going to eat good things, and I'm going to exercise, and I'm going to stop trying to be a certain size, and I'm going to stop, and I'm going to and it's a lot of this sort of radical like meanness, and she's never going back unless something horrible happens and they kick her kicking and screaming. She gets drug back in, and then all of the trauma that comes from that. And she's still going to try to maintain all of this stuff she's done on herself in the midst of being drugged back into a job that she shouldn't be at.
But then Luke calls her the big guns, and you are.
I know.
So,
I know. It was
what's
crazy.
what does pull her back in? What makes her go, okay, I am needed?
Um, well, uh, she doesn't want to. She has to go like a little tiptoe in. And then I think what is compelling is those are her friends. You know what I mean? And she has to, part of her thing, right? Part of her value system is like taking radical responsibility, right? And when something happens, it doesn't mean that you go like, it's like you're not afraid to say, I have to give a response to this. I can't bury my head in the ground. So things happen that she has to go and respond to. And as she keeps responding, she realizes, no, this is actually the place, this is the direction I need to go to grow in the way I want. She thought, no, I got to go away from that. She actually goes toward it in a different way. She's afraid, right? We're afraid sometimes to go like, I'm going to go into that, but with this new me, this new, you're never not, you're always you, but like with these new agreements to myself. And I have to stick to these agreements while in this environment, which feels impossible. And I'm going to make mistakes, but she has to do it. And I like that about it because it brings up a lot of obstacles and things. And I find myself in the show, like, if you don't like Garcia, man, don't watch this season because you see so much Garcia. But like, I find myself being like, oh, that's old. That's before. That's the before times Garcia. And it's still the same Garcia, but she's got these new agreements with herself. And you constantly have to be like, wait, no, it's like this now, it's fun.
So I'm hoping for a season 17, and I would like to thank you for your
Me and you
time.
both, Alexandria. My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.